Pleasant good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Turfway Park. Our Saturday card gets underway at 5:55. Compete fast as always, about 28 minutes until the opener. Very nice 20-cent single six jackpot carryover starting in the fifth race. That's a little shy of $160,000. Super high five carryover the nightcap. Better than $3,500. Eighth and featured event is the $125,000 guaranteed Florence Stakes. The Florence Stakes. It's the first running classic distance of 1.25 miles. Fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and up. Let's get into the changes in the Saturday opener scratch. Both of the also eligibles, 13 and 14 last grew in English Tide, 13 and 14 both scratched. For Tom Spirit has an additional workout, 13th of December, Turfway Park, half mile, 53 and 3/5 breezing. As always, the opener begins the early pick 5. And there they go. Pretty clean start for all. Mahoney Road and Karma Director showing good speed, with J.W. Ruckus from the far outside. Beginning Greenpoint is amongst the early action. Black, White, and Gold is moving forward along with Tom Spirit. Also there with them races Taillights on the improve all the way up into a shared third spot. Boy, it's a very compact group. Zaddy is very wide on the track covering Heat Lightning. Let's get back to the leader line, try to sort this out. Mahoney Road, Karma Director, and Taillights is pushing 3 deep. J.W. Ruckus is 4 wide in the fourth spot. Farther out is Heat Lightning, making a bit into the fifth position. Beginning Greenpoint is along the inside, a little less than 6 off the pace. And it's a break of 3 lengths to Secession Gold trying to close. From the inside, Black, White, and Gold. Tom Spirit's all in. Then we go to Ready Pursuit, one fast midi, and Zaddy has dropped to the rear, and Mahoney Road has the lead. It's Mahoney Road with Taillights. Mahoney Road, the leader at the 8th pole. Taillights has a length and a half or 2 to bridge the gap. J.W. Ruckus, Heat Lightning, they vie for third. Mahoney Road has given this field the slip. Mahoney Road in the Saturday opener, an authoritative winner from Taillights. And third gets tight. Black, White, and Gold coming on quickly. Right there with him, Heat Lightning. Pretty compact group through that opening quarter. Mahoney Road and Taillights, the top two. They were 1-2 turning into the lane. Mahoney Road quickly gave this field the slip, opens up to an authoritative victory. And he covers the distance in 1:17 and 38/100. Pretty tight for the balance. Stand by for the numbers. Mahoney Road is in the winner's circle. Winner's circle once again in the paddock. All right, Mahoney Road, his 5th career victory. 6-year-old bay gelding by Summer Front out of the Tis Now mare. She's Not Lazy. By Montezano Racing LLC. Joe Sharp, the winning trainer, winning jockey. As Gabriel Zayas. Mahoney Road was bred in Kentucky by Brereton C. Jones. 8-7 exacta, $16.68. The trifecta, $29.47. And the 10-cent superfecta, $39.52. Second race, scratch the 9. Second race begins the early pick 4. Post time at 6:25. And there they go. Slow start for Andy's Candy. Odorico is full of run out of the starting gate along the inside. Balaam is also showing plenty of zip. Uneven keel, forwardly positioned in third. Something to Believe in comes away in fourth. Then Good Men Are Scarce. Big Walt advances from the rail. 4 lengths off the lead. Half a length to Cannon. 4 lengths up to No Good. Patronage is second last. And the early trailer after the slow start is Andy's Candy. Battling for the lead, Odorico along with Balaam. Big Walt continues to improve his position from the rail. Something to Believe in the 2 path. Uneven keel, 3 deep. Vying for that third position, 2 lengths off the pace. Good Men Are Scarce is 4 from the front. Cannon has run. He just needs somewhere to go. Cannon looks like he has a little bit of run. Can he find somewhere to go? He's 5 lengths off the lead. Andy's Candy is trying to quicken in. As they hit the top of the lane, Odorico and Bailam. Big Walt is third. I'm going on even keel. Cannon really didn't kick it into gear. He's about 4 off the lead. Odorico, Big Walt trying to come and get him. Odorico, Big Walt to the outside. Odorico from Big Walt. Bailam third. And it's a frantic finish for the Superfecta. 117 and 38 100ths. Gutty performance for Odorico. Never got a breather throughout the running of race 2, yet he still was determined to try to get to the wire in time. He's about a neck in front of Big Walt. Bailam for third, Patronage in a photo for fourth with Cannon and Andy's Candy. 213 on the board, 117 and 38 100ths, the final time. In the winner's circle is 2 Odorico, 5-year-old Beg Gelding by 2 Brutus out of the Majestic Warrior Mare Steve's Mandolin by Equinox Incorporated. Eduardo Caramori is the winning trader, winning jockey. Luan Machado, the Axeman. Winner was bred in Kentucky by his owners. Exacta $57.30, trifecta $86.50, 8-2 early double $13.97, 2-1-3-5 10-cent superfecta $205.98. Third race is a very nice allowance race, the Tinsel and Turf Stakes, 6.5 furlongs, scratch 4, heavy 4, 6:55 is the post time. They're at the post. And there they go. Classy War is out for the lead. Smoky's into the race early with his inside post. He engages Classy War. Classy War has the lead. Smoky, little trouble there. Negotiating the auxiliary rail from the inside races. Can't Hush This in third. Followed up by Demolition Duke, Dare District, and Big Long Shot. Spinning Pride is the early and distant trailer. So it is Classy War, speeding clear, now slowing it down. What a breather he gets. Classy War by 2 to Can't Hush This inside of Smoky. Demolition Duke's in the 4th position, 3 to find heading into the turn. 2.5 for 3 to Dare District, and it's more than 5 to Spinning Pride. Everything is in favor of Classy War. Boy, he got that breather, and he leads by a tight length. From the outside, making his move is Demolition Duke. Smoky's under a vigorous drive. Can't Hush This bides his time with the rail positioning. Dare District is 3 or 4 lengths off the lead. And at the back is Spinning Pride. Classy War, Smoky. Can't Hush This up the inside. Demolition Duke far outside. And even farther out is Dare District. And Classy War gives way. Smoky, Can't Hush This. Dare District, Can't Hush This from the rail, and Dare District. Can't Hush This or Dare District, and Smoky, Demolition Duke, Classy War, and Spinning Pride. What a horse race. Classy War looked to be getting that nice breather through the early stages. It did not benefit him. He was pretty much spent at the top of the lane. Can't Hush This. Rail skimming ride by Adam Beschizza. Dare District, the overland route with Martin Garcia. These are the 2 involved in the photo. 116 and 70 100ths, the final time. 7 Dare District, 5-year-old Chestnut Gelding by Oscar. Performance out of the Fusaichi Pegasus mare, Eagle Sound, owned by Craig Perrenboom. Jordan Blair, the winning trainer, winning jockey Martin Garcia. Winner was bred in Kentucky by Springhouse Farm, Vision Thoroughbreds. Bruce Pierrat and Patricia Pierrat. Exacted $91.18. Trifecta $60.40, 2-7 double $121.77, 10-cent super $20.25. Early pick 3. 827 $139.96. 4th race, 11 Bold Licorice, make the jockey Joe Ramos. A mid-pick 4 starts in the 4th. 7:25 is the post time. And there they go, stumbling start, Just to Fly. Slow starts enough already in Your Mission. Finn McSorley and Barkabilly begin the best, and Vino Caldo's up close along with Ask Arthur and Just to Fly. From the far outside, Romantic Lead races inside of Agent Kelly. After them is Country Charlie. Bold Licorice third last. Your Mission second last. Enough already as the last of 11 pace on, and they're pretty strung out as they make their way to the backstretch. Finn McSorley battling with Barkabilly. Ask Arthur third with Just Two Fly, and Vino Caldo's in the fifth spot, little less than 3 off the lead. About a length and a half or 2 to Agent Kelly, covering Romantic Lead. More than 4.5 lengths back to Country Charlie. It's a length to Your Mission, trying to advance up the inside. Bold Licorice from the far outside is second last. Enough already is the distant trailer. 23 3/5, 47 2/5. Barkabilly and Finn McSorley. Just Two Fly is chasing them from third. And Vino Caldo is fourth from the inside. Farther out in the field is Agent Kelly. He covers. From his inside there is Ask Arthur. From the rail is Romantic Lead. Your Mission continues to close ground, guided to the extreme outside for the final 3/16. They're into the lane. Barkabilly and Finn McSorley. Here comes Your Mission outside of Agent Kelly. Vino Caldo looking for somewhere to go. Your Mission in the center of the track has the momentum. Agent Kelly fights on with Barkabilly, but it's Your Mission. Walter Rodriguez is on a mission for the holiday meet. Your Mission with a big run. After that, Agent Kelly and Barkabilly. These Laurel Park invaders from the turf are doing pretty well. Walter Rodriguez and Horacio de Paz. A good combination so far. You get a nice 7-1. Your Mission by about 2 lengths. Agent Kelly, Barkabilly, Vino Caldo, 138 31/100ths the final time. Another Laurel Park invader. Your Mission, 6-year-old Abay Gelding, Noble Mission. Out of the Mizzen Masked Mare. His Top Gallant, owned by JP Racing Stable. Horacio de Paz is hitting on all cylinders. Likewise for Walter Rodriguez. It was bred in New York by Eden Farr. And tonight's 4th race is official. 4673. 274 pick 3, $361.55. 4-6 exacta, $116.70. 4-6-7 trifecta, $302.04. 7-4 double, $91.28. 10-cent super is a good one, $711.91. 5th race will start our 20-cent single 6 jackpot. That carryover just a little shy of $160,000. 7 and 13 both scratch from the 5th. 14 draws in off the also eligible list. 8 Worry Be Gone has an additional workout. Turfway Park, 31st of October. Halloween, 5/8, 101 breezing out of the gate. They're all in there. And there they go. Pretty good start for all. Ante hustled out of post position 4, making the pace from Glamorama. La Fantastica's up close along with High Breeze. After them is Evie's Eyebrows. Miss Rosa Priss stuck out there in No Gal's Land as they race into the first turn. And it is Ante with the lead. Glamorama is second, and La Fantastica has the 3rd position along the inside. High Breeze and Miss Rosa Priss, they vie for the 4th position. Miss Rosa Priss into that 4th spot. Gonna stick with the leaders. Ante to the backstretch run, 3 parts of a length to Glamorama. La Fantastica's up close from 3rd. Miss Rosa Priss is in the 4th position. High Breeze is outside of Miss Farrow. They're 4 lengths from the front. 2.5 to Chelsea's Choice. More than a length to Sonador. Don't Look Now tries to advance from the inside. Evie's Eyebrows with the orange silks. She is 3rd last. Worry Be Gone is 2nd last. And Plaza Q is the last of all as they race to the half-mile point. Ante with the lead. Pace pressure from Glamorama. La Fantastica still in range. And Miss Farrow is in the 4th position. And here comes Miss Farrow. She makes a move for 3rd, and she's closing after the top 2. Don't Worry Now has momentum. She's in the 5th spot, 4 lengths off the lead, and she's one to key on at the quarter pole as she tips into the clear. The others have work to do. Chelsea's Choice is giving way. Turfway. They're in the lane, and here comes Glamorama, and here comes to the outside Miss Pharaoh. Glamorama, Miss Pharaoh. Don't worry now, continues to close, but she's going to have to giddy up. Glamorama has the lead. It's Glamorama. From the inside is Miss Pharaoh. Plaza Q from the depths of nowhere. Glamorama and Plaza Q. It's Glamorama. Glamorama from Plaza Q, then Miss Pharaoh. And don't worry now, or don't look now. How about Plaza Q? Where'd she come from? She was last heading into the far turn run. Storms home in the center of the track. Glamorama and Plaza Q in a photo finish here at Turfway Park. Glamorama's in the winner's circle, a 3-year-old Chestnut filly by Justify out of the Galileo mare, Queen Nefertiti. Glamorama was bred in Kentucky by Clayburn Farm. Galileo has been pretty productive this week on the bottom end of the breeding by Austin Luttrell, Amanda Luttrell, Glenn Bromagen, and Matthew O'Connor. Rusty Arnold, the winning trainer, winning jockey, Adam Baskitza. Race 5, the Amy Lee Memorial. Amy was the longtime group sales manager here at Turfway Park. Amy retired from Turfway Park in 2012 and spent her time as a snowbird, migrating between northern Kentucky and Hollywood, Florida. Amy was married to Richard Lee. Tonight's 5th race, the Amy Lee Memorial. The 5th race was also named in honor of Ryan McLaughlин's 18th birthday. All right, let's get to some prices. That 10-cent super, I'll get to that in a bit. The pick 3, $829.70. Exacta, $119.44. The trifecta, $144.10. 4-5 double, $54.16. Early pick 4, $3,050.14. 10-cent super, $176.54. Race 6 will start our late pick 5. Race 6 scratches 13 and 14. 13 and 14 out of the 6th. 8:25 is the post time. And there they go. Moonlaw showing good speed. Wisconsin Gal is there. So too is Theatrics. Late to the game from the far outside. Sweet Bebsy races inside of Oak Alley. Right in that wrong is going with them. So too is Sugar High. And Moonlaw from the far outside. Cavatelli is 4th last. To her outside races Cashination, who's trying to close ground towards the tail of the field, races High Barbie and Miss Bourbon. So they race to the 3/8, and it's Wisconsin Gal with the lead. 3 parts of a length to Theatrics. Right in that wrongs up close from the 3rd spot. Late to the game's in the 4th position, little more than 2.5 off the lead. Midway through the turn. Break of 2.5 lengths to Oak Alley with Moonlaw. Cashination continues to improve her position. She's a little less than 7 off the lead. Then go to Cavatelli, along with High Barbie from the far outside. They're in the lane, and Wisconsin Gal is the one to run down. Late to the game is coming after her, right in that wrong 3rd from the inside. Cashination is closing, but time's running out, and late to the game's up to the front. Late to the game, she's 42-1. Mamma mia. Late to the game from right in that wrong, Cashination and Wisconsin Gal. Holy Toledo, late to the game. 42-1 in this huge upset. 110 and 41/100ths the final time. Late to the game at 42-1, the unofficial winner. 2nd place 6, right in that wrong. 3rd place 4, Wisconsin Gal, and 4th place 5, Cashination. Late to the game, 42-1 upsetter. 4-year-old Bay Filly by Competitive Edge out of the AP Indy Mare, AP Ming, by Robbie Medina and Athens Woods LLC. Robbie Medina, the winning trainer, winning jockey, Vincent Gemini. Winner was bred in Kentucky by Summerhill Farm. Exacta, $889.08. Trifecta, $3,642.08. 512 double, $380.33. 4-5-12 pick 3, $1,133.17. And did you see the 10-cent super? Pretty good payoff, man. $7,357.80. 12645 for a dime. Get you $7,300 plus. Seventh race begins the late pick for scratch 4, Tanya Showers. Our seventh race at about 8:55 post time. 4 more races to go on the Saturday card. We're back at it again tomorrow. Special Sunday racing. Our synthetic championships program. 10 races. 4 stakes races worth $250,000 apiece. Big fields. Great racing. Top jockeys from around the country, top traders, top horses, the synthetic championships tomorrow. A special Sunday card with a special post of 3 p.m. Late pick four time. And there they go. And out for the lead is Cabernet and Fancy Cabernet and Girl of My Dreams from Between Runners. Got the Brazil comes away in fourth, then Yamali's. Sickle Dance outside of Sam's Treasure, and Dalla is the early trailer. And how about this? It is Cabernet from Fancy Cabernet. And Girl of My Dreams is up close to the action in third. Got the Brazil isolated in that fourth spot with 4 lengths to find. Better than 3 to Sickle Dance with Yamali's. Dalla wants to go. Walter Rodriguez is just waiting for an opportunity along the inside. Walter is very high in the saddle. Boy, he's water skiing at the back of the pack. Outside of her is Sam's Treasure. That's Cabernet and Fancy Cabernet. And I think I need a bourbon. Girl of My Dreams is after them from third, and Got the Brazil has the fourth spot, and Dalla's gearing up, and here comes Dalla. Walter has finally let her loose, and she's storming home to the outside. Fancy Cabernet has had enough of Cabernet. Can she deal with Dalla? Dalla's coming home quickly. Fancy Cabernet. Dalla with a 16th to come and tag her for the money. Fancy Cabernet, and here is Dalla. And it's very tight between Dalla and Fancy Cabernet. Got the Brazil was third, and Sickle Dance checked in fourth. 109 and 93 100ths. Walter Rodriguez was water skiing at the 3/8 aboard Dalla. He knew he had a ton of horse. He was just waiting for the opportunity to get her away from the inside, and she was full of run. Did she tag Fancy Cabernet for all the money? Placing judges will let us know momentarily. Dalla's in the winner's circle. 4th career victory, 2 for 2 here at Turfway. 4-year-old Bay filly by Heart Spun out of the Medaglia d'Oro mare. Luck Now, owned by Godolphin LLC. Godolphin, winning breeders, Kentucky bred Dalla. When hardy conditions, Walter Rodriguez, the winning jockey, riding double for Walter. 1528, top 4 finishers, that exact at $31.34. Trifecta $53.24. 5-12-1 pick 3, $449.33. 10-cent super, $46.34. 12-1 double, $117.24. Mid pick 4, $3,965.84. On to the 8th race, our Saturday featured event, the first running of the Florence Stakes, $125,000 guaranteed at the classic distance of 1.25 miles. Fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and up, scratch the 4. Fair Plaisir. The 1 Noir. As an additional workout, Turfway Park, 13th of December, half mile, 50 3/5 breezy. This race will start our late pick 3. Ready for the feature. And there they go. Dazzling Dictator, part of the pace. Aria Stark wants to be there. So too is Noir. Duvet Day forwardly positioned. Speed Shopper from the far outside. Address Stay in a little bit of a tight spot, racing inside of Settling Storm. Peak Popularity from the outside. She covers Zabalenka, Cozy Rags from the rail, and Boss Lady Bailey is the last of all. And it is Noir to make the pace from Dazzling Dictator inside of Aria Stark. Duvet Day has the 4th position. Address Day is 5th from the outside in the 2-path, and farther out of Speed Shopper. She runs with them. She's in the clear as they make their way into the clubhouse turn. Settling Storm is midfield, more than 5 lengths off the lead, flanked by Peak Popularity. It's a break of at least 2 lengths to Zabalenka covering Cozy Rags, and Boss Lady Bailey is at the back. Not a lot of pace on in Noir. One of the long shots making the pace to the backstretch, builds up better than 3 to Aria Stark. Dazzling Dictator is third, content with her current placing. Speed Shopper's been covering a lot of ground, 3 deep throughout. She's into the 4th spot. Adrastea is more than 5 lengths off the lead. Duvet Day, 5.5 from the front with a ground-saving journey. And after them races Peak Popularity along with Settling Storm. 2 clear from Sabalenka, then we've got a Cozy Rags and Boss Lady Bailey still at the back. They race to the far turn. Noir at 23-1. Arya Stark begins her move. She's getting closer. And here comes Speed Shopper launching her charge. Adrastea's in the mix. Dazzling Dictator's all in under a vigorous drive, and she's back to 5th from the inside. Duvet Day tries to come alive with 4 lengths to make up as they race to the top of the lane in the first running of the Florence Stakes. Arya Stark tackled by Speed Shopper. Speed Shopper to the outside, puts her head in front. Arya Stark has fight from the inside. She's right back at her. Adrastea is third. Speed Shopper with a narrow lead at the 16th. Arya Stark testing her all the way to the wire. Speed Shopper going a little better. Speed Shopper. Speed Shopper wins the first running of the Florence Stakes. Arya Stark valiant in defeat, then Adrastea, and a 3-way photo for 4th with Boss Lady Bailey, Settling Storm, and maybe Peak Popularity or Duvet Day. One of those two is in that photo. I think it is Duvet Day, part of that photo for 4th. Kind of got the Silks a little mixed up late in the game, but how about the race? Speed Shopper at 4-1. What a good-looking filly. Arya Stark valiant in defeat. Adrastea is a clear third, and that was Duvet Day amongst that group for that photo for 4th with Boss Lady Bailey and Settling Storm. Duvet Day was the gal with the inside positioning with the white silks and that blue cap. 2:03 and 39/100ths, the final time from the Florence Stakes. Speed Shopper. The unofficial winner of tonight's Florence Stakes. Here is Speed Shopper. Big winner circle group to meet their 4-year-old Bay filly by Quality Road out of the Malibu Moon Mare. Fast Retailing. By Gary Barber, Bridlewood Farm, and Eclipse Thoroughbred Partners. Will Walden, the winning trader, winning jockey Danny Sheehy. Speed Shopper was bred in Kentucky by AR Enterprises LLC along with Edward Easton. And directing your attention to the winner's circle, our very own Chip Bach with the trophy presentation for the Florence Stakes. Congratulations to the winning connections at Speed Shopper. Here's Danny Sheehy. Speed Shopper, Danny Sheehy, Will Walden, the winning trader, Gary Barber, Bridlewood Farm, and Eclipse Thoroughbred Partners. Big congratulations to all. Speed Shopper winning the Florence Stakes. $12-1-12, pick 3, $275.72. 12-10 exacta, $43.82. 12-10 6 trifecta, $63.27. 112 double, $11.24. Get back to that 10-cent superfecta. 12-10 6-9, the winning combination. Those superfecta for a dime is worth $126.33. Couple more races to go on the Saturday card. In the 9th race, another nice allowance event. Scratches 1 Atlaw, 3 Lucius Veras, 7 Hurricanes of Lowen, and 10 Stonemont Reunion. Both of the also eligibles draw in. 13 Paraclete picks up the services of Victor Carrasco. The 6 Overstatement has a jockey change to Joe Ramos. Race 9 begins our late daily double. 9:55 is the post time. And there they go. Show of Force is out for the lead with Brody and Trey Italiani. Guy Braun is up close to the action, so too is Peanut Butter Whiskey outside of Mount Horeb. After them races Overstatement from the inside. Paraclete with Cole Moon and Aristotle is at the back. So Trey Italiani makes the lead from Brody and Show of Force. Guy Braun's in the 4th position. And how about Mount Horeb? He's into the race very early, only 2 lengths off the lead in the 2-path. 2.5 clear from Peanut Butter Whiskey. Peanut Butter Whiskey's midfield. And he has more than 1.5 lengths on Overstatement. Overstatement is racing with Paraclete. Farther out in the field races Cole Moon. and Aristotle towards the tail of the field. Tre Italiani in show of force. And Gibran gets a little closer. Brody's back to fourth, and Mount Horeb still in touch with the leaders in the two-path. 2.5 off the lead heading into the turn. And there's Peanut Butter Whiskey with an early move. And Coal Moon's following that move with an aggressive bid to the far outside. Here comes Coal Moon gearing up with a very wide run. Paraclete still in hand. Aristotle is commencing his bid. Boy, they're clustered like grapes on a vine near the quarter pole, and Coal Moon has come away with the lead. Tre Italiani has some fight. Aristotle continues with this sustained charge to the outside. Coal Moon with that early aggressive bid. Aristotle a late threat. Tre Italiani sticking around. Coal Moon is determined, so too is Aristotle. Coal Moon and Aristotle, who wants it more? Aristotle or Coal Moon? Tre Italiani third, then Mount Horeb. 137 and 4/100ths. That's a horse race, ladies and gentlemen. Juan Machado very aggressive with an early bid on Coal Moon through the turn. Aristotle sat pretty chilly under Irving Moncada. They both put on a show. It's a shame one of them has to lose. Photo will determine the winner. In the winner's circle is the 5, Aristotle. 3-year-old Dark Bay of Brown gelding by Tappet. The Empire Maker mare, Lake Basha. Owned by DJ Stable LLC, Mark Cassie, the winning trainer. Excellent ride by Irving Moncada. Aristotle is bred in Kentucky by Aaron Solon. All right, here are the prices. 5 of 14 exact to $87.30. 514 4 trifecta, $97.78. 12-5 double, $47.34. 112-5 pick 3, $63.45. 10-cent super, $32.12. And in the 10th and final, our Saturday nightcap scratches 1, 8, 10, and 12. 1, 8, 10, and 12 out of the nightcap. 13 will draw in. 5 Would You Dare as an additional workout. 3 Diamonds Farm. 4th of December, half mile, 52 seconds breezing. We have a super high 5 carryover in the nightcap. $3,532.50. And there they go. Big Boy Thunder. And Rosie's words begin the best. And put me in, coach. He wants to go, and Verst is there with Chatterfield and Coach Rudy. Blessed Warrior amongst that group. He is 1 from the outside, 3 from Put Me in, Coach. A lot of dough is second last, and Would You Dare is the distant trailer. Put Me in, Coach, and Big Boy Thunder, and Verst is up close, and Blessed Warrior's in the clear with the Pink Silks. Chatterfield 5th from the inside. Coach Rudy covers him. Rosie's words, and a lot of dough. A lot of dough is advancing. A lot of doughs within 4 lengths heading into the turn. And Would You Dare is at the back. Big Boy Thunder. Put Me in, Coach, back to second. First is to his outside. Blessed Warrior has the 4th spot. Coach Rudy tries to advance from the rail. A lot of doughs in the clear, and he's trying to quick it in. After that, Rosie's words, Chatterfield, and Would You Dare. Big Boy Thunder off the turn, the one to come and catch. Big Boy Thunder has the lead. Verst is under pressure, trying to come and get him. It's Big Boy Thunder at the 8th pole. Verst has a final furlong to wear him down. He's under left-handed urging. Big Boy Thunder. Verst is closing. Big Boy Thunder's desperate. Here's Verst to the outside. Verst. I think he's tagged Big Boy Thunder for all the money. Blessed Warrior 3rd, then Coach Rudy and Rosie's words. Big Boy Thunder was a huge number, giving his supporters a big-time thrill. He put away Put Me in, Coach through the turn. Verst took forever to come and get him. Verst outside with a favorable bob from Big Boy Thunder. Blessed Warrior 3rd, Coach Rudy 4th. Rosie's words for the Super High 5. 118 and 17/100ths, the final time. Verst is in the winner's circle. He is a 2-year-old Gray-Roan gelding by Volatil out of the Flashback Mare, Cayuse. Owned and trained by Steve Asmussen. Joe Ramos, the winning jockey. Verst was bred in Kentucky by Offshoot Farm LLC. 411 exacta, $256.76. 411.7 trifecta, $411.66. 5-4 late double, $30.96. Late pick 3, $60.42. Late pick 5, $10,677.12. 4 out of 5, $38.54. Late pick 4, $227.37. 10-cent super, $461.19. A couple of carryovers into Sunday. I used to having to say that. Sunday, $215,000 plus, $215,921.50 for the 20-cent single six. There it is again, fans. We've been talking about it all night. The Synthetic Championships. It's tomorrow. Special Sunday racing. Tomorrow, December 21st. First post, 3 p.m. Couple of carryovers. We get back to the Super High Five carryover. And one more time with the 20-cent single six. Super High Five carryover, $12,583.24. Once again, that 20-cent single six carryover just a little bit shy of $216,000. Nobody could get six this evening. Full carryover. Boy, it is ballooning up in a hurry. $216,000 for tomorrow. 20-cent single six. And it's a great sequence. Huge fields. Top horses, top jockeys, top trainers. Our second Synthetic Championships. And the action gets underway at 3 p.m. Sure hope you had a great Saturday. Still plenty of great opportunities on the gaming floor. There's a ball game to watch at Bourbon and Brew. We'll see you tomorrow. Sunday racing, 3 p.m. Our second Synthetic Championships. Sure hope you had a great Saturday. When leaving the track, please drive very carefully. This has been Racing from Turfway Park. Good night, everyone.